get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across.
So to start, we're going to use our MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and I'm going to apply this with a little kind of mini kabuki brush from Morphe. I forget the number, but I really like this for applying paint pots as a primer. And we are going to go in, I broke my palette. We're going to go in with this shade right here, which is kind of like a matte kind of mid-tone vanilla shade, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid and up throughout the crease. And I'm going to highlight with this kind of shimmery silvery white color. Just highlight my brow bone pretty lightly. I don't normally do this, but I was feeling it today. I wanted something kind of pretty and glowy, and I knew I was going to go really smoky with the eyes, so here we are. And now I'm going to go into this kind of mid-tone brown here and throw this into my crease using a Smith blending brush. I love this brush. It's so nice. Their brushes are really nice altogether. I'm just throwing this kind of in and above my crease, kind of touching the beginning of my brow, and I'm kind of flicking that outwards, my usual shape. I'm so basic, you guys. You know what this look is gonna look like, don't you? You already know.
Let's get it done, take my hand, just follow me. Shadow and me are one.
And now I'm going in with this deeper kind of milk chocolate brown. It's a really kind of warm shade. And I'm using a Morphe M506. This is a really tiny blending brush. This is the one I use all the time that I always forget the name of. And I really, really like it for this kind of work. It fits really nicely. It's really small, fairly dense, but not too dense, you know? I really like it. I don't have a code. Not sponsored, all right? Just a really nice brush. And now I'm going in with this shade here, just kind of like a soft gold. I really like this one. The pigment is really nice and it's really reflective, really pretty. And now I'm using this deeper kind of plummy brown. This one has a little flecks of glitter running through it, like purple glitter, but they don't really pick up so much when you use them. This is that one Too Faced formula. If you guys are familiar with their shadows, they have like, they're almost like matte, but they have glitter running through them. That's this formula here. And now I'm just using a clean brush to make sure everything is blended around the edges. And now I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder as foundation. I was going to use my Tarte powder, but I smashed it. So that's why my face looks so crabby. Actually, my face always looks crabby when I film. I don't know what it is, because like, I'm such a friendly person. And now I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20, and I'm just using a Wayne Goss brush. I believe this is the number 10 brush to apply this under my eyes. You can see how much it brightens and almost conceals without using any liquids. So I love this routine. I have a more in-depth all powder routine I will link down below for you guys.
But I already played this, not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done, take my hand, just follow me.
And now I'm going back into this kind of mid-tone peachy shade, and I'm going to throw this under my lower lash line. Did I call it peachy? It's more of like a neutral brown. I'm thinking of the next shade. Sorry, spoiler alert. And again, I am just making sure it blends nicely in with my lower lash line up into the outer V and the top portion. I just want the shape to be nice and seamless. So it's a little bit of back and forth. And now I'm using that deep kind of plummy shade and a Smith blending brush to apply this closer to my lashes. I'm really smoking this out because that is my fave. I feel like I could have edited a lot of this out, but we're committed now. It's voiceover time. Now I'm going in with this peachy shade, and I'm just going to kind of run this along the outer edges just to make sure everything kind of blends in really nicely. Not much of a spoiler, was it?
The sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. I'll never get tired.
And now I'm going into this Artist Couture pigment highlighter in Illuminati. I love these for the inner corner. So blinding. I mean, look at these, you guys. They are so freaking pretty. And now I'm using my Tarte Don't Be Afraid to Dazzle contour kit. I love the contour powder in here. You guys know, are you getting annoyed of me using it? I don't know what to tell you if you are. Is there an unsubscribe button? I will link it down below. You guys know I love it. It is my favorite contour shade for fair to probably light medium skin. I'm more of like a medium tone right now, and it's borderline like pretty light. I'm using this to contour my nose as well because it's the perfect shade for me, because I don't like anything too harsh. I don't like anything too warm. I don't like anything too cool. This is just like the perfect shade for me, which is why I physically can't stop using it. And I'm using my Laura Mercier bronzer in, I forget the name. Ritual is in there somewhere, I believe. I will link it down below. This is a really beautiful bronzer. I love it. And I'm using like a really bougie brush that you guys don't need, but it's so freaking nice. So maybe you do need it. I'll link it. Tom Ford, holla. And I use my Lily Lashes in Mykonos because I have some bald spots. I do. And I'm using this MAC blush in Let's Be Friends. This is from a limited edition collection, but I just like using really bright blushes with a light hand. I think they just give the nicest, like, pinched look to your cheeks. So, so pretty. And I like them because when I do get a little bit darker, when I get tanned in the summer or whatever, I can use them a little bit heavier. They're just more universal to me. And now I'm using my Becca Amethyst highlighter. This thing is so freaking pretty. I feel like an angel when I wear it. And that's saying something because I don't often feel like an angel. And now I'm using my Gerard Cosmetics Liquid Lip Color in It's Complicated. Such a pretty metallic kind of plummy shade. I love it. And I'm setting my makeup using my Gerard Cosmetics setting spray. And this is a new one, the Mist-ified one. It's supposed to be a dupe for Look at me fluff. I forget. Oh, whatever. I forgot what I was talking about, and now I'm posing, so we are out. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I love you so much. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber already. That would mean the world to me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me any comments. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.